sip of my marg.
And then as soon as somebody hits the start button, I see Dom's camera just... Oh, wait, no, he wasn't frozen. He was just sipping.
I love margaritas.
What are you drinking?
Why does it say app
margarita?
not focused? What is going on? So many new things have happened. What is going on? It says...
Since what?
What are you doing?
It says so I can now see if Dom's actually paying attention or not now.
App is not focused. I don't know if that's...
That means you don't have the window tab clicked.
Oh, because I have the Twitch
focus.
tab open, you ding dong, so I can see chat.
It's just funny. And then Josh is just turning into a cyborg of pixels.
Yeah, it's so I can see chat. That's kind of dumb.
It's just funny.
Turn that off.
I don't know how to turn that off.
You know, I'll have the app. So if I have the screen on the other side, yes. No, it still says app is not.
How do we disable
it doesn't
this?
matter.
It doesn't matter. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Overachievers Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Vash, joined. Oh, now says that I know how the app not focus. This is the worst feature. This is what happens when you have people who have got too much time in their hands, who are like coding little things that don't matter into web applications for things. Goodness gracious. I wish I had their...
What a tangent already.
Already in the tangent on the thing, and Josh is just melting in pixels.
Why is
over
that
here
happening
on my screen? I don't know.
I'm not even doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
This is the best. I'm curious as how the video recording is going to go.
It looks great.
Is it getting any better?
Fun. Nope.
Because I just
you at least have the app.
I closed every application on my computer.
This is great. I can't. This is so good. This is what happens when we don't record for like 5 weeks. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to the Overachievers Gaming Podcast. I am your host, Vash, joined as always by Chef Crondo and Ashi Pastrami. We both do not have the app focused on the window as opposed to as per.
Man, I'm not going to.
Yeah, now I hate.
You know what, Squadcast? You could lick my nuts. Like I'm not going to focus on it just on purpose. You damn right. I went and opened up World of Warcraft, so you know.
This is what happens. Anyway. Welcome, everyone, to another beautiful episode, number 94 of the OG podcast. So we're here to talk about one thing and one thing only.
What's that?
Video games.
So
technically, you're correct, Dom. Yes, video games. Yeah. How's everyone doing? It's been a minute.
Good, man. Doing pretty good.
Good.
I got a week off of work
to
basically fix the flood damage in my house.
Oh my god, dude! So sorry.
How fun!
Did you guys? Yeah. I mean, you guys know how it is. You've had floods, but
not as bad as my flood. The only actual terrible thing about my flood, we could have saved all the shit we had in our flooding if it wasn't sewage water. You know what I mean? That's the only actual bad thing about it.
Yeah.
That was just poop water with like maggots and shit. If it wasn't that, I would have just cleaned it. I would have cleaned everything. I don't give a shit.
Right.
But it wasn't normal. It wasn't like water from the outside. It was water from the sewage backup, which in hindsight, we actually could have had our landlord cover because that wasn't a flood. That was sewage backup, which now we know. But it is what it is. But like, there was like actual serious, scary flooding.
This was I mean, in my garage, which is already on an elevated surface, had almost just under 2 feet of water, basically like just under 2 feet. So they had to cut out all the drywall. I had to take like basically everything that's in my garage and like bring it to the center.
It's so serious.
Yeah. They had to cut out the drywall because of the mold and but anyways, whatever. You know. There were definitely alligators. I tackled a few of them. I saved the kitties. They scratched the ever-living shit out of my car. And it is what it is. You know, it's just, I'd rather...
Cost of doing business.
Work.
Yeah, you know, it's cat. They were freaking out, man. The poor cats were, they were.
It was very sweet of you for letting them in your garage.
Have to, dude. I feel like I get some real bad karma if I didn't do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The cat, cat dads, you gotta all cats are cats, dude. You know.
damn straight, dude. I mean,
at Dad Unite.
Yeah. So I mean, unfortunately, there's like probably like 20 something feral cats in my neighborhood, and they were all accounted for. I don't know how, but I mean, there are so many like floors in our neighborhood, so like people think they were probably all hid like in the stairwells and things. Like anyways, whatever. Since then, I've just been chilling, playing Resident Evil 4 a lot. I've been really enjoying Resident Evil 4 remake, like extremely enjoying it.
Remind me, what's the one-liner again for 4? What's the story? I don't remember 4.
Well, Leon is trying to. Oh, go ahead, Charlie. What happened?
Oh, you keep going. I'm saying for the Twitch people, if you're watching this, there might be. I think I know what the issue is. Why Josh is pixelated? Because I think I have it set to 1080 video, but I can't change it now, so we're screwed.
1080 video.
And you're probably on Wi-Fi. Would be my guess, right?
No, I'm not on Wi-Fi.
You're hardlined?
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway, continue.
What's Resident Evil 4 story? I don't remember 4.
So Leon this is after Raccoon City explodes in Resident Evil 2, and spoilers.
We're past.
yeah. So Leon is
20 years. It's fine.
He's off somewhere in Spain. I don't know exactly, or like somewhere in South America.
Oh,
basically.
right. It's the Spain one, right?
Yeah, and he goes
Spain,
to.
Or is it like,
yes,
he's somewhere in. I don't know if it's in Spain. He's somewhere in South America, and he's sent there to save the president's daughter.
Spain is not in South America.
Wait.
I didn't say it was in Spain. I said it's in South America somewhere.
You just okay. So it's not in Europe.
I'm pretty sure it's in South America somewhere. I don't think it's in Europe. No.
Well, Spain is in South America, or Spain is in Europe.
Did I say Spain?
You did, yeah.
Did the word Spain come out of my mouth? Did I correct myself?
Multiple times.
No. Did it come out multiple times? Okay. Well, you know what, dude? Listen, bro.
It's okay.
I'm a little baked. I had a listen. I've been raid leading a lot of raids.
You're pixelated as fuck right now.
Dude, well, how can I fix the pixelation?
It is. By the way, hold on. It doesn't. Who gives the pixelation is dead.
It's hilarious.
It doesn't matter. To help you out, it is in Spain. It is in Europe.
Okay.
You are right.
Okay.
So
it's not in South America.
Okay. So
this game came out on GameCube.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Originally,
dude.
Yeah.
1999.
So no, it didn't come out in 99, did it?
It began.
No, Resident Evil 4 didn't come out in 99. Okay, yeah, okay.
No, it began
in
development.
2004, I believe.
Yeah,
no, not 2004. 2006. 2006,
Something
I think,
like
is when it came out. Anyways, you have to go save the president's daughter. Game is honestly phenomenal, man. It is definitely the peak of that studio working on those games, and I'd be interested. I would almost rather they just are in charge of a new. Oh, actually, I'd really like them to do Code Veronica. I think that'd be They could do 1. They could redo 1. They could redo 0. They could redo 3 the correct way. And they, they could easily redo Code Veronica. That game was so much fun. But anyways,
was Resident Evil 4 the dude where they had the merchant? He was like, "What are you buying? What are you selling?"
Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Do you remember early on in the internet, there was like that dude that would go to like the supermarkets and he'd dress up like him and be like, "What are you buying?" And they got cops. They thought it was a drug dealer.
So
it was just fucking cosplay nerd.
We used to buy weed from this guy. We would call him McDonald. That was like his name was McDonald's.
That's funny.
And so whenever we would find that guy, it would like the first time he showed up and he's like, "What are you buying?" We'd be like, "Oh, it's my boy McDonald's." You know what I'm saying? So we've like to this day we still call that guy McDonald's. And when he came out, and I was playing, I'm like, "Oh, they did him justice," And so there's a whole added element to the game where you can collect. What are they called? What are they? They're not quests, but
like tasks.
There's like these blue notes. There's like these blue notes, and you can go and complete them. And they're like these little, hey, go
merchant requests.
Merchant requests. That's what they are. And you get spinels for it, and the spinels can be turned in for the stock for a couple of the weapons, a couple new briefcases. I don't know. So was a cool element to the game. The charms that you get from the shooting range are actually pretty dope. There are a few charms that are outrageously good, like the one that increases your melee critical rate by like 20%, and you know the one that you can buy rocket launchers for.
This game specifically was harder shooting or something. Wasn't there something different about this game that was like more difficult with range or something?
In the original game, when the game first came out, it was the first to offer the over the shoulder shooting.
It was the first one that got away from the tank controls.
Yes, exactly. It didn't have the tank controls. However, when it came out originally, you could only stop and aim and shoot. You could not move and shoot at that time. Like, it was just specifically, you stop, you aim, you shoot, you continue on. You stop, you aim, you shoot, you continue on.
Pretty sure I remember trying it. I was like, this is too hard.
It took some getting used to on the original one for sure.
Yeah.
Favorite part about the game, Resident Evil. Well, finish that. Sorry.
Okay. Oh no, favorite part of the game is the customization of the weapons. Like, that is just above and beyond the detail of the weapons. The just everything about the weaponry in the game is phenomenal, and that was always my favorite part of Resident Evil 4 to begin with, was how you were this one army dude rolling in there with this arsenal of weapons, and you would just kind of like, you know, the D-pad is the one you use to swap around the different weapons, and you just be in the middle of combat and you're just like do pistol, pull out light, and then you see like a Las Plagas pop up from one of the dudes. You're like, all right, let me pull up the scope. Boom, and you pop out like, oh, there's a dude coming, shotgun, boom, shotgun, and then you just go back, pistol. Like, you're just like you're really like, you can do some really fucking, with some John Wick type shit, you know what I mean? And it's fucking fun, you know, like, it is just
the boom headshot guy for a second.
I'm just laughing because I can't see. I just see this. Doing. I just see a blur of whiteness.
It's very funny. Here's the question I
don't understand what's going on. What if I do this?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's honestly fine.
It doesn't matter.
No, I'd rather see the blur.
No, it got worse. I'd
rather see the blur. Here's the question. At this point in the game, is the world not like taken over by zombies? I don't understand it, because Raccoon City blew up, zombies everywhere, and now we're just casually in Spain trying to save the president's daughter.
Well, so check it out. So what the Las Plagas are taking it, what the Las Plagas is a mutation of the T virus, which is what is released in Raccoon City during Resident Evil 2. Well, 1, 2, and 3, whatever, right? Technically 2. So in this instance, and that's where it goes into where 5 is also out there, and that doubles down on what continues to like what the world continues to look like once the virus has expanded even further and mutated even further. And then that's where I don't even really remember the story in 6, because it had more to do with like Leon and Ada. But then 7 is where you really also get to see that like Ethan goes out to the middle of fucking nowhere, and you find this family of, you know, possessed, you know, rednecks or whatever you want to call them, and they're taken over by what is a serious mutation of the T virus.
But the world is like over at this point, though, right?
So, well, that's the thing, is they're all effects of what takes place after the T virus has essentially broken out into the world and mutated several times. Like, think about what happened with COVID.
But this point,
like,
major metropolitans are like all zombies, right? Like, everyone is a zombie, right?
Well, I mean, that's the thing, is umbrellas contain most of it. No, not in the United States. Like a lot of these things are taking place in like deep woods parts of like, you know, Europe or South America. I think 5 was the one that was in South America, but like, what? Whatever, fuck you. Like, I don't know. Go look up where it is. Go look up where it is. Go fucking look up where it is. I don't care. All right.
I love you. No, it's okay. We do it. It's fine.
Yeah. Funny. Anyways, that's the thing, is like all these games that are coming out post 4, but that's also the thing, is the game's revelations, those are what it's like. Those kind of shine more detail about what takes place post Raccoon City and what it's like normal day-to-day life, and like what takes place in like the Resident Evil world in North America, whereas a lot of the main franchise games definitely deal with obscure regions of the world, I would say.
Oh, Resident Evil is called Biohazard in Japan? That's funny.
Yes.
Yep. That's where it started. Yeah.
So it's a really fun game. So
yeah, Mr. Platinum.
About that competition.
I don't know. How'd that go? There is no competition, dude. You beat the game in like fucking 3 days, dude.
I didn't see no Venmo come across my account for $60.
I don't have Venmo anymore.
All I'm saying.
I don't have Venmo anymore. I got blocked from Venmo.
I didn't see no
next time I
PayPal come
hear some
across
bullshit about how Charlie is like the busiest he's ever been and all blah, 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 blah. I'm just gonna remind you that you beat this game in 3 days and platinum in 3 days.
Yeah, there's a difference though with challenges. So it's like I know I have like 3 days to do this and it's fun. So it's a good challenge.
You guys are fucking ding dongs, dude.
Yeah. Why are we ding dongs? I'm the one that has still been. I haven't even beaten the game on professional yet. I beat it on hardcore the other day, and
hardcore was hard. It was challenging.
Are you talking about beating it like a new game, or did you actually play through like a new game plus?
No, new game, fresh start.
Okay, so I didn't play a fresh start. I played with my all of my upgraded weapons, so I'm sure it's like much harder. But I mean, I guess it depends. Like I kind of switched up my play style a lot when I started playing hardcore, where I stopped doing headshots and did more kneecap shots, and I would drop them down and then
bringing it back to your Italian heritage.
Yeah, culturally appropriate. Nice I didn't think about that, dude. But like
kneecapping motherfuckers out of here.
I'm kneecapping motherfuckers out here because sometimes you'll blast a leg off and then they die instantly.
Every time you go gabagool, bam, prosciutto, bam.
But I don't think I have any complaints about. The only complaint about the game is this: just I wish there was more. That's like the only complaint I really have. I don't know. It's fucking great. Like I'm almost have the infinite rocket launcher, and I'm gonna play through on professional and just have fun blasting everything. And that made it real fun after like getting my ass kicked so many times. Just going through. But I mean,
this is fun.
I mean, I'm curious. Like, did you use any like the the cheese strats or the skips that you can do? That's what makes.
I didn't know about that until afterwards.
Yeah, that's what makes hardcore a lot easier, and not necessarily like any glitch skips or anything like that. But I'm talking like areas where you can skip Verdugo, for example, who's I think quite arguably is like the second hardest boss in the game, next to I think Salazar at the end is probably the hardest. The first version of him where he's got the eyeballs because he just does so much fucking damage. But anyways, Verdugo, you can actually
what is the skip for that?
For what, Verdugo?
Yeah.
So you can pull out the rocket, or you can pull out your rifle. Okay. We'll run over to the elevator, equip the rifle with the scope, stare straight down at the ground, and the iframes actually consider you to be inside of the elevator at that point. So Verdugo will completely drop aggro on you, and you can literally just stand there until the elevator timer goes off and you just waste 0 ammo.
What in the actual fuck?
Yeah. There's also probably like 3 or 4 skips you can do where you could use I think on like I don't remember the guy's name. What's the ball? Like his henchman with the bald guy that wears the cap. I can't remember his name. He's like the first boss you got to fight. Second boss, because the big giant guy's the first one.
I know what you're talking about.
Also, I know how to cheese that guy too. The very first boss, like you basically just pull out your rifle, 3 headshots to the dome. His head, the little squiddy's gonna come out, hit the squiddy 1 time. He's gonna drop down, knife it, and then as soon as the wolf comes, the wolf's gonna knock him down. You pull out the rifle, shoot the thing twice, throw a nade, dead. It's like you there's like actual ways to like cheese a lot of the really tough part. Okay, you know the room where there's the 2 blind guys and they have the weapon, like the swords, and they charge at you.
That was the hardest part for me.
So check it out. 3 heavy nades. You run around. You enter the room. You run around to the right. You go up the stairs. Come around to the left. Shoot the bell with 1 handgun pistol. The guys will run into each other. 3 heavy nades on the ground. Dead. Instant dead. Like there's like things you can do like that, and that's in professional too, by the way. So like there are like little things you can do like that I've been watching Distortion do that I'm just like, holy shit. Yeah. Like I sat there,
that's
like when
crazy.
I sat there when I do those fights, like the first time I did it, I was I shot like every bell in the corner, and I'm like over there trying to like assassinate them, you know, like I'm like trying to think of these like creative ways to kill them, and then like wasting so much fucking ammunition. And then I watched this guy like go in there, and I assuredly could have like easily have thrown 3 heavy nades into the room, you know what I'm saying? But I probably threw them just like, oh God, there's something coming at me, like throw a nade, you know? But it's funny when you like actually know like exactly how to just walk into these scenarios and do it, because I did it in hardcore, and it's just, I was just like, oh my God, dude, I couldn't fucking believe it. It was yeah, I have an outrageous amount of ammunition right now because of how much I've saved from doing few of the skips. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been real good to know. I did it all the hard way, and I stood on stream. There's probably one time where it took me like 40 attempts to get it, and I was so frustrated. I could see that streaming.
Oh, I could definitely see Krauser. I could definitely see Krauser being really hard, because you would definitely run out of ammo.
Krauser was hard.
Yeah, he's extremely hard.
Krauser was tough.
The other really, really, really cool element of this game that they added in, which was not in the other games, was the knife fighting. Like the fact that you could actually parry with the knife, and you could have like a full.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
You could do full combat with the knife. Like there were not a lot of limitations.
That's one of the fights.
Yeah. So
yeah, the Krauser fight initially.
Yes, the old Krauser fight. Yes. Yeah.
Dom's never played. You should totally play, dude. It is a top-notch game to check out. Yeah.
It's on my
nothing,
account.
like
on
PlayStation.
Not for nothing, like it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like not for nothing, it might be overwhelming, but it's
okay. Sorry. We're gonna keep doing this. Josh, you go first.
I was just gonna say that it's, why is there a delay? What the fuck, man?
It's the flooding.
It's
flooding. It's all the cats in the all the cats in the basement actually have been like rubbing up on each other, so it's causing this mass of static electricity, and now it's floating through your house.
Do a speed test right now. Run a speed test. I'm curious as to what your internet upload speed is right now. I'm curious.
Charlie, it's on your PlayStation account?
Yeah, it's on my account.
Maybe we'll play it, because I wasn't gonna buy it, but maybe I will play it.
I definitely recommend it. It's really fun. So it's on my account. So here we go.
The only problem is in 2 weeks, Tears of the Kingdom finally comes out, and so I'm gonna try to smash that. I'll be traveling for work right as it comes out, so it's kind of like perfect. I'm very excited. I actually just got the limited edition Switch for it. Very excited for that.
Oh,
yeah. The new OLED.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if that was the OLED screen, because I'm curious as to what's the difference.
It says my download is 201 Mbps. And then the upload is 7.
Oh, your upload's bad. That's the problem.
Your upload is bad. Really that's why. You should call your internet provider tomorrow.
Yeah, that's like very under. That's like something's wrong with the internet. That's not supposed. You should never no modern internet should be a fucking 7 upload.
Well, should I restart my? Should you think I restart my router?
I mean, you could try. I doubt that sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be 5 minutes, and then
not now. I would say, but
not right now, but afterwards
to check it out. That's kind of weird. I got the OLED for it because I've had my Switch since it first came out. Like when was that? Like 6 fucking years ago. This is like longer.
Yeah.
And like Mallory now plays a lot of the Switch, so I was like, I'll get the new one. I'm gonna be traveling right as it comes out. I have to be in Texas for a shoot. So I was like, fuck, I'll get this. So I'm really excited to play on this new big OLED screen.
Wait, are you traveling for Twitch for a shoot? Nice.
Yeah, we still do shoots. I have like 3 commercials I'm doing right now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. I don't know if there was even a question. I don't remember.
Go ahead. I'm just scared to talk.
Don't know. Talk.
You're fine.
Talk. Your talk? What? Has one margarita. I can't speak English.
You has one margarita. I have. Oh, what is this? There's a little bug in my drink now, but I have like the grapefruit tequila seltzers.
Is that a lantern fly?
No, it's a stink bug.
Oh, you just casually have stink bugs in your home?
They're everywhere in Connecticut.
That makes sense.
You can't actually kill them because they smell terrible when you kill them.
Right, stink.
So you just have to like flick them off. They're harmless. They're just annoying.
Wait, so Josh, you haven't finished Resident Evil 4 yet? That's the whole.
I beat it. Yeah, I just haven't. I haven't beaten it on professional yet.
Oh, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
At this point, it's all a bit. Who fucking cares?
No, I beat it 3 times or 2 times on normal and once on hardcore. Yeah.
Yeah, it took me, I think, 5 runs to get the platinum.
Oh, I'm not.
It's down to a point where like you can get it done in like
I'm just fucking around, man. I'm just having. I get in these modes where like I get done raiding at like 11:30 or so, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go downstairs and just blast some shit for a little while, and then when I got into the hardcore run and shit got like real serious, I'd just be like, I like the progression through that playthrough slowed down dramatically because I'd get like frustrated at certain parts, like the minecart thing drives me nuts, and the minecart drives me nuts. Yeah, go ahead.
If you do if you add the gas mask as one of your things, it helps with the minecart section because it automatically will target the guys on the
gas
cart.
Mask.
Yeah, you get the gas mask for beating normal the first time. It causes you to lock in on targets, like to snap to. It's pivotal for that.
Wait, what? Wait, you?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Explain whatever the fuck you're talking about.
A gas mask.
So So there's extra bonuses that you can get. I know,
but like
outfits.
I don't have anything in my shop that was like a.
The first time you beat it, you should get something called a gas mask, and you can unlock it because it's not there automatically. You have to buy it with like the credits or whatever it's called.
Right.
So you buy it and you unlock it, and it adds allows you to like automatically snap to enemies. So it's for that section, for the minecart part, it's pivotal. You need it. You absolutely need it.
I don't know anything about this. I gotta look into it. I gotta look into this.
Interesting.
That's great.
Gotta look into that. Does that help with the
D's?
With the shooting range too?
No, it's not with shooting range.
Oh, okay.
Nice setup, Dom. No one.
That's okay. Go for it. I didn't expect anything.
Damn, why is my thing? Why is my thing so pixelated?
It's because you have no upload.
It's because you have 7 uploads.
Your upload speed is a potato right now.
I wish I could give you some of mine.
Sorry, whatever. Moving
Probably
on.
something to do with Florida government. I don't know.
Moving on. Other than that, I've just been playing a lot of World of Warcraft.
Yeah, did you say that you have? How often are you raiding? Is it every day?
No. I lead 4 raids a week, basically. Yeah, but 3 of them are 10-man, and they only really take 2 hours to do. The Saturday one I do is an actual 25-man raid, and this week was week number 3, and we've only got 1 boss left on hard mode, and we've got it all done. Which is pretty good.
How many times have you quit this game again?
Oh, I don't know, dude. I lost count. It's
how many episodes have we made about it?
I think
I think we've made 2 at least.
I might try Wrath Classic for Cataclysm, but the thing about WoW as a whole is that this is the point where WoW Classic meets the first parts of retail WoW that began to take a turn to where people lost a lot of interest in it, where they start adding in a lot of things that classic style players don't enjoy it. So Wrath is kind of for a lot of people like myself, Wrath Classic is the end of this classic World of Warcraft experience. I'll be done with it. I don't really see a point. I did Burning Crusade, and I have no fucking desire to ever do that again, ever again. And but Wrath is really fun, man. It's a fun expansion. I've now done I've almost got the legendary mace, and then I want the legendary sword, and then it's I did everything. I beat all the bosses, got all the achievements, got all the legendary weapons. There's nothing really left there that I didn't get to do. So at that point, I feel like I can just finally put it to rest and kind of try to let the addiction go. Yeah, go outside and touch some grass.
Yeah. do some grass touching.
Yeah.
Meet some people.
Touch
some
some
travel.
Yeah, right.
Get some.
I need my job to pay me more money in order for me to be able to travel.
They're about to say needs my job so I can touch some butts.
Another story. What'd you say? What'd you say?
We're just I'm tipsy.
What about touching butts?
Touching butts and
what's the current
lives.
WoW classic expansion?
Wrath of the Lich King. Like right now we're in Ulduar.
That's where I think I stopped playing.
It's the best raid. It is known as the best, or it's contested, but most people will say it's the best raid in World of Warcraft, period. And I agree. It's my favorite one for me. So now I've like tanked it. I've done the DPS roles from many different perspectives. I've healed it from many different characters. Now I do the one where I organize the raids where I make gold from it. And now I have like I have a lot of money in this game. I have so much gold. I just basically go to raids and buy whatever the fuck I want. It's a lot of fun for me, but I have like a name now. And like there's this, there's a Discord with like, I would say like probably like 25,000 players on our server. And it's really well organized. And I just got featured as a spotlight raid leader or whatever, because I have so many like successful raids going now. And they, it came with adding like a whole shitload of people that now want to run with me. And so it's been cool, like having to put all these rosters together. And I mean, I'm like playing with a lot of people and meeting a lot of different people. And so there's a lot of a social aspect to it. It's pretty cool. So,
yeah,
I've been enjoying the shit out of it, Yeah.
Cool.
I should stream it, but
as long as you enjoy it.
I should stream it, but like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I don't like streaming anymore.
With that upload speed? No, you cannot.
Dude, this is obviously something unusual is going on. Okay, give me a break here. It's not like this every week.
Everything for him is lagging right now. His upload speed, his brain thinking that Spain's in South America. He's just, let him. You got to get caught back up.
Oh, God, I missed you guys. It's been great.
I missed you guys, too. I
make one mistaken comment
Josh,
on a tangent I'm on.
It's like that. It's like that joke in Ireland, right? An old Irishman is walking through town. A tourist walks in, and he saw him touch and said, "Hey, you see that bridge? I built that bridge with my own two hands. But no one calls me Pippin the bridge maker." And he's walking by.
Right.
"You see that building? I built that building with my own two hands. But no one calls me Pippin the building maker." And he says, "But you fuck one goat."
You call him a goat fucker?
That's
the idea.
Yes, that's the joke. I love that. Okay.
So I'm the goat fucker.
No, you're the Spain, South American.
You're this
fucker. Thank God we don't have we're not MSF family friendly anymore. Or else I could.
God, we never were.
I mean, for a minute, I felt like we tried to be a little more chill. We did.
I think for one episode we did.
No.
Yeah,
I think you guys aren't giving us enough credit. For a bit, we definitely did not curse as much. I think we made a pretty strong effort to be a little more family friendly when we were pretty hard in the MSF paint, which rightfully so. We did have a lot of people that I feel like gave us that good feedback and we listened to it. Now, obviously not the case, but
now we don't have those listeners, and
maybe that actually is a tall tale of what's our background numbers. Well,
it definitely doesn't have the fact that we don't record on a regular basis.
Almost certainly.
Or the fact that my donkey ass doesn't stream or anything like that.
None of us really. I streamed for the first time the other day in like 2 months.
I was like, what is this? You're playing. What were you playing? Go into what you're playing.
So I haven't really been playing many video games. I've just been really busy. And honestly, I'm at the point in my life.
No, you're really into Warhammer.
Yeah, I'm at the point in my life where I have such limited free time. I'm only going to dedicate it to things that I'm kind of 100% in. And quite frankly, there haven't been many video games at all that I've been 100% in. Except I guess God of War. Ragnarok was the last one.
Yeah.
And that's a single player game. You only do so much of that. You know what I mean? That's not really much recurring in that game.
Do you think Diablo's
DLCs.
Do you think Diablo 4 might
I hope so.
for you?
Yeah, I hope so. But so as it stands right now, there hasn't been many video games where I'm I'm going to play this for like a couple hours. I'd rather like relax or hobby, or when I say hobby, I mean like paint or build some more Warhammer, or like whatever, like just like chill. That's like what I'm trying to do the most of my life right now, is just relax, because life can be hectic. So I was bored and I didn't feel like building or painting anything, and I didn't have I played Marvel Snap for like the 3,000th time that day. I was looking at my Steam library and I saw that DayZ just had an update, and I was like, you know what? I used to fucking love DayZ when I was younger. Same. Because I've been playing it since like it was a mod in Arma. You know what I mean? Like before
Arma 2. Yep.
And I was like, let me just re-download it. I have the game. I own it. Like whatever. And it's just they definitely have done some really good and fun updates for the game, and I've just kind of been like low key kind of addicted to playing it again. And so like, I'll join a server with like a medium amount of people in it. That could be anywhere from like 10 to like 20, I think, or something. And I'm like, if I die, I just join a different server, maybe one that's cooler or a different map or something. And I've just been like, whoa, this shit. Charlie, your app is not focused. Yeah, I can't see you.
I know.
I can't see what you're doing. You playing? You playing?
No, I'm resizing I'm resizing Streamlabs so I can actually see what people are saying.
Oh, got it.
In the chat. But I forgot I actually have the chat window.
But yeah, I have been like hard in the paint with DayZ again, and I kind of don't know why. You know what I mean? Like it's fun. It's like, and like, so I streamed it a couple times. I might stream it a couple more times. The game has gotten some good like quality of life stuff. Like it's like less encumbersome. It was like fairly annoying. The standalone game, it was fairly like kind of annoying to do some shit. They've kind of made some of that better, and it's still pretty easy to die. Like, especially depending how the servers, like, because everyone's server, well, the community servers are people run. The official servers are from DayZ, and those are all just probably the same. But some servers may start you with like a bite to eat, some may not. Some may start you with like very low health, some may start you with full health. Like, it's all different. But I don't know, the thrill of trying to like survive, loot shit, and not be killed by anyone. I spent an hour the other day trying to hunt somebody, and I couldn't get them. Like straight up just like crawling on the ground, like crouch running, like trying not to be seen or heard, just for this person to like, I lost them. You know what I mean? It's kind of, it's like kind of like a thrill a little bit, like to run through a town and you hear shots not far away, like running through a town thinking you're totally fine. You could do and shoot and whatever you want. No one will worry. But then you hear shots not that far and you're like, oh fuck. Well, now I guess I gotta like be a little more chill here, Yeah. Yesterday, there's bears in the game now. I was looting this town and a bear ran up on me. They fucking hunt you. Bears follow you quietly, and then they get close. They lash out. It was crazy. I looted an AUG, so I had an AUG with like 30 bullets, and I had to like put this bear down, and then all the zombies were running after me. And not far in the distance, I heard a crash helicopter. Crash helicopters are like NPC helicopters that randomly spawn across the map, and if you go to them, they have great loot. It's like military helicopters that drop great loot. So not only did I just shoot like 20 bullets at this fucking bear and then have to kill all these zombies that got up on me, not far away was a crash helicopter. So like it was double enticing for someone to run up on me to try to get me. So I kill this bear, I kill the zombies. I got hit a couple times by the bear, so I'm running into a building to like chill and put a bandage on, and then I get sick. You can get like bacterial infections if you get like wounded. I had no antibacterials to save myself. So I found
so you died from dysentery or some shit?
Okay. So I'm in this small town in the middle of nowhere off like the side.
Well, it's throwback to Oregon Trail,
You're not wrong though. And so it shows the little like flu icon. And I actually found a thermometer at a hospital earlier. So I take my temperature. I have 101 fever, and I'm coughing, and I'm like wiping my brow because I'm sweating because I have a fever. And this little ass town has a little medical station. So I'm running through the station, no antibacterial. And I'm like, I'm going to die. I get to the last room. There's a package of 3 pills. They're badly damaged, which means they could not work. I take two of them, save the last one just in case. And the fever goes away. I was like, I've been searching for days to find a car radiator for a car I found, and somehow I just happened on antibacterials when I needed them. I was like, this is the most hilarious RNG I've ever seen in my fucking life. But
the game knows.
But yeah, it's been like kind of fun to play that game again because there is a level of like, it's like, I think that's why I'm so back into it, because there's like a level of thrill to it that I haven't felt in a video game in a while. There's like a level of thrill to like loot these towns. I'm in the server right now where the biggest town that has like the most loot, there's clearly like one or two people that have built a base in it and they're just looting everything, and it kind of sucks. So I'm trying to loot all the other towns around it to like get some good shit to then go and like raid these motherfuckers' place. You know what I mean?
That's fun. I haven't played DayZ in forever. I have it on PlayStation. I don't know if I have it on.
Yeah, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not cross-platform, which is kind of a bummer. But it's been. I don't know. It's been like fun to play that game again, which is like hilarious because the game is like old now comparatively. There is rumors that there's a DayZ 2 actually on the works because an engine came out that someone found that plays the game better. And they think this engine is like what the developers are. I don't know. I'm probably just making all this up, but pretty much people are playing the game in a better looking engine. I don't know where they got it or how they found this, but I don't know. It's just such a silly game. It's so silly. In fun ways though, you know what I mean? So I've been like playing, but yeah, I'm very excited because May 12th, the next Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out. So I'm like super excited for that. I'm very excited for that.
Bet you are. Yeah.
As well as the round 2 for the Diablo open beta for the.
Well, I mean, the actual game comes out in June, right?
June 1st.
If
you have that.
Oh yeah. Technically, unfortunately, I'm missing the June 1st launch because my parents are in town. So it is what it is though.
Oh, you must love your parents.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. We're going to see some opera and shit. You know how it is, you know. Parents come to New York. You got to see some opera. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It is what it is. I'll play it. I'll get to play the fucking game. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, not worried. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I can't take any more days off of work because
Don't you have a limited PTO?
I do, but I've also been kind of spending it on extra shoot days, so I can't really like. I do. I don't know. I would love to take extra days off.
Do it. Who cares? Fuck it. Unlimited PTO means unlimited PTO. Do it. Fuck.
Okay.
No gods, no masters. No, fuck your bosses. Do it.
I've never heard that phrase before, but
do it. Nothing matters. Right. They would fire you tomorrow if they wanted to. Take more days off.
That's true.
Do it.
I'm going to probably take off on the 6th. That's what I'll probably do. Or the 6th and the 7th. Or the 7th. I don't know. The only problem is I'm a contractor, so if I take off, I don't have PTO. I just don't get paid.
You don't get paid. Yeah. And that's why I don't like to take time off.
And I'm taking a dumb amount of time off too.
Yeah, I got the unlimited. So yeah, maybe I will.
Where are you going?
I definitely will. So.
I have a big Warhammer tournament. Well, two things. I have neck surgery June 5th.
Oh, your surgery,
and
right?
Then, and then midway in June, I have a tournament in Jersey, the Atlantic City Open, which is a super major. So I'll take a couple days off for that. And then in July, I'll be gone for a week to go out to do we do yearly like camping trip in Colorado. That's pretty much it. So it's probably 2 weeks of not being paid, which sucks.
I wish I had I was into like Magic or something like that. It makes me, I remember back when I was a kid and I was really into a Star Wars card game, kind of like you are with your Warhammer stuff. I'd love to go into like tournaments, and they're really fun. Dude. It's always really
fun. There's a really good Star Wars tabletop game called Star Wars Legion, and it is.
Really?
If I wasn't playing Warhammer, I probably would play Legion.
Interesting. I'll have to look into it. I've always been looking for something like that because, I remember I loved it when I was a kid, just buying packs of cards and, the RNG of that kind of stuff. Like I haven't really been, Pokemon's like a little, I don't know. I just like, it doesn't really, and Magic's a little too. No.
Dude, Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, I'm not really a big fan of modern. Really?
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh's still around.
Yu-Gi-Oh! is bigger
big time.
Than
dude.
Huge.
Have you seen the guys on YouTube that not YouTube, but TikTok that they have the the thing that the guy wears on his wrist that has the cards like when they're in battle,
digitally, right?
And like they'll actually play digitally with each other, and they'll be like, and next I'm casting my, and they'll like pull out the card and like put it in the thing,
my
and
trap card.
Like, I activate my. It's so fucking funny, dude. It's so fucking funny because there's these kids like really
they're so serious.
Yeah, they're so serious. They act like they are actual characters from Yu-Gi-Oh. Like if they were in the anime, and it's so wholesome and genuine. That's the reason it's so funny. Like I'm not laughing at them. Like I'd say they got balls like big cojones for doing stuff like that and putting it out there on the world.
What's also huge is there's a Digimon card game now that is huge.
I haven't seen that.
Huge. It was big in Japan. It's just coming to America. Sorry, wow, that's hitting me good. I'm tipsy now.
The margarita.
The fuck was I saying?
Digimon.
My local game store is like super into it. There's like Digimon nights every week. It's pretty tight.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, I would say, honestly, like tabletop games, I think are very fun. I'm a big fan. I love obviously Warhammer. All the other ones are very cool. Yeah, I mean,
do you like Warhammer a little bit? I don't know. Yeah. Like none of us, anybody here that listens probably has never.
I was late today. I think I mentioned this earlier. There are these two dudes that were in our Discord in the Brooklyn Strategist where I play Discord. One of them was like, hey, I would love to play a game if anyone wants to teach a newbie. And I was like, hey, I'll play with you. I'll show you a game. And then right after that, someone was like, hey, I would love to play a game if anyone wants to teach a newbie. And I was like, hey, you two should play and I will like be there to guide you two on like moderate. Yeah, exactly. And so we did that today. It was exhausting, to be honest. But that's why I was late, and I'm very appreciative that my two buds were accommodating to that.
Oh no, I had to sit and play video games all day.
Dang, savage. Oh no.
I had to do the podcast after my raid, not before. Oh no.
Exactly.
Oh no.
So that was really nice. I love Warhammer is my favorite. It's like my favorite thing. I fucking love Warhammer so much. It is truly, I think, one of the coolest hobbies I've ever been a part of. I'm such a fan. It is very.
Is Chris still playing it? Is he still big into it?
I mean, Chris has no time ever. I get to play with him like once every like 4 months because he has 2 kids and is on TV shows all the fucking time like an asshole, an idiot. So no.
Okay.
Chris plays still and hobbies a lot, but he doesn't get to play that much.
Speaking of hobbies, check this out. I kind of had this like. Okay. So I kind of like thought about. I don't know how this got prompted to me on my Amazon, but like the Lego Infinity Gauntlet got in my suggestion feed. So I like just like the Lego version of the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet, you know. So I ordered it, and I was like, maybe I'll like try putting together a Lego or two and see what that's like, you know. I don't know. It just seemed like something fun to do that's not playing video games.
Oh yeah, they're doing all these like trophy. Yeah, they're doing all these like display pieces now.
Yeah. So you basically like put it together, and I got like a new bookshelf for my entertainment room or my living room, and I want to put all my games and stuff up, and I thought something like that would be cool on the shelf.
Yeah, so very cool. It's very cool.
I don't know. Very cool. It seemed like something seems like it's something to be fun to get into that, like if I ever have a kid and, because like I feel like it's really good for young creative minds. And so I know a lot of dads that are a lot of my friends that are into doing Legos with their kids. So I was like, maybe I'll try like dabble in that a little bit. Kind of still plays in the realm of nerd.
Dude,
it's expensive though. I will tell you that Legos are fucking expensive, yo. Like I started looking at some of those, like the Mandalorian stuff to put together, and I'm like, bro, this shit is not cheap, dude. I mean, that Infinity Gauntlet guy was like $65. You know what I mean? So
expensive, dumb expensive.
Yeah, it's definitely not cheap, dude. But yeah, something different other than gaming. It's still nerd related though.
Especially like all the bigger Star Wars kits, dude, like hundreds of dollars for like the bigger kits. Hundreds.
You gotta pay for that licensing fee.
Yeah, right.
Easily.
Exactly.
They got like the Mando's like the Naboo starfighter thing he built in the second season.
Yeah.
And I mean that thing was like $250 or something like that. I'm like, dude,
buck wild.
I am not spending. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I just can't. I'm actually very okay. Speaking of, since we're go ahead.
No. I want you to continue on your line.
Since we're talking about video games, I am in not this week, but the following week, I'm going to Orlando to go to see a favorite band of mine called Chelsea Grin. And when I'm there, there's like a really, really, really popular retro video game store there. And I've been saving, and I'm totally going to go and just hopefully pick up a couple, bangers to add to my collection. I'm pretty excited about it because there are no retro game shops down here at all. So I'll definitely be taking some pictures of it and post it up in the Discord and share it with y'all.
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Anyways, that's all I was gonna say. Dummy. I don't know what you're gonna say.
Well, I mean nothing. I'm only playing one game right now, and my game is done. Soon though. Yo, the Switch, the OLED Switch is nice, by the way.
Oh, did you already get the new limited edition? Nice.
Yeah, this is it. This is yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's like the controllers and stuff, and then it's like the big ass screen with like the cool background.
Dude, make sure you take really good care of that, and make sure you take care of the box that it came in.
Yeah, I have the box still.
And if you throw it away, I will be very upset with you.
Why? Should I?
Why? You should definitely take like that. Look, there are
keep the. Is the box worth something?
It will be down the road.
Absolutely. So anything like that's related to Legend of Zelda, I would say, is definitely a heavy collector's item because Zelda's one of the Metroid, Zelda, Mario, those kinds of names in the Switch world. Yeah. I tried to get one of those because I wanted to buy it and leave it in the box and just never open it, and I couldn't get my hands on one, and I'm not going to pay. What? No, you can get it.
I got it on Amazon. I pre-ordered it.
Yeah, see, I couldn't. I'm sure I could have, but I didn't. Anyways, I would say just hold on to the box. Yeah, hold on to the box, dude. Don't throw it away. Because when you're done with it, you put it in that shit and you want to resell it. People will always pay you more if you have that than if you don't have it.
The funny thing is, I didn't need to buy a new Switch, but now that I'm my own company, I was like, oh, I need more things to write off. Let me just buy a new Switch.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I bought one for my mom, but she, she's like, oh, it's so complicated and confusing. My mom, you just play the game. This is not that hard, but
play the game, Mom.
Play the game.
Play the game.
There's so many buttons. It's confusing.
What are you playing?
What have you been playing, Charlie?
What games are you playing?
I am currently knee deep into Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah, I need to go pick that up, dude. We got it.
It's I was like, so I started the game off, and I really enjoyed the first one. I thought it was like a fresh look on that kind of game of combining Dark Souls and Star Wars. And I started playing the first one, and the first couple hours, I was not feeling it. I was just like, something doesn't feel right on this. Something's wrong. I don't know. The dialogue seemed kind of forced, and I'm just I don't know. There's just something weird that just didn't sit well with me. And then I got to the first world. So I got off of the intro of the game. I got to the first world, and then I was like, this game fucking kicks ass. Okay, and I am just having a ton of fun with it. And I would say I got to be getting close to the end. I'm 15 hours in so far. I've been playing since Friday, and I was sick all day Friday.
It's supposed to be 30 to 40 hours from what I heard.
Well, then great, because I'm I don't know where I am. I could be wrong. Storyline. I'm not looking. Yeah, I'm not looking anything out, but there's still things that I can't access right now, so I'm gonna get, and I don't have. But I'm 15 hours in, so I'm getting close. I don't have all the stances yet. I don't think. There might
I'm really
be one
glad
I'm
you
missing,
just brought this up.
It's super cool, seeing.
Sorry. Fuck.
No, go ahead. Go. No. The delay was killing me, funny. So I have to go.
No.
It is kind of funny. So.
I'm not saying anything. Damn it.
Okay. But I'm really enjoying everything that the game has to offer, and I'm playing it on the normal setting, so just or actually one casual underneath.
What a shitter!
What a fucking casual! What a fucking bot over here, dude!
What a little
that shit is tough. It's
silver scrub.
So. You ain't got no legs to stand on, my friend.
Truly.
No legs to stand on.
I know that obviously that your title of this podcast was Dom Forces Us to Be Late, but the title of the actual the release podcast is something like Is Spain in South America or something. I don't know.
Dude, fuck off.
That was so fun. That was so funny. Here's the thing, Josh.
Good.
I know you're not dumb, and obviously that was a slip of the tongue. That was like a whole slip.
It was definitely a slip of the tongue. Okay.
Dude, so funny. Yeah, so funny. Truly funny. So thank you for that. I appreciate you.
That was so good. But no, I'm not getting to. I'm not going to give any spoilers for it, but I was going to say, like, even on the difficulty I'm playing, it's tough. Like, it's not easy, and I'm just like getting my ass kicked all the time. And so it's like but still, it's fun. The game is good, and I'm curious to see where the story goes, because I wasn't I was wondering like who the villain was going to be in this one and some other stuff. And I was like, and then they kind of introduced some new things and some new tactics and some new force abilities that I'm really kind of excited about. So it's fun. Highly recommend playing it. Don't believe the hype.
I do want to play it. I
got to go buy it. GameStop closes in like 40 minutes. So I got to go soon.
Yeah, so
this man's gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go. We gotta go quick. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is the first next gen only game that's been out.
What do you mean? It's the only? You can't buy it on PS4.
It's only available. Correct.
It's a big fucking game, isn't it? It's like 120 gigs if I'm not mistaken.
It's crazy big. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and it's quite.
This should give me enough Star Wars content. It looks
really good. I'm playing it. Yeah, I'm playing it on resolution mode, which is like because performance mode doesn't look very good in my opinion, so I just played on resolution just to see everything, and the game looks gorgeous. And I'm excited to keep playing it. And I think I'm gonna probably play that and continue playing Diablo 2 Resurrected until D4 drops. So that's pretty much the only games I'm playing. Maybe try tackling a little bit of my backlog. We'll see what free games come out in May, and depending on whatever they are, I will probably just continue on. Just tackling my backlog because I will be playing nonstop Diablo 4.
I mean, I feel like
I
would find it very hard to believe that Diablo 4. That's why I really want to try to like crush Tears of the Kingdom in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Because I really do want to finish that game because like dude, the trailer for that game was fire. I really want to try to crush it in a couple weeks so that I have full attention to Diablo 4.
Yeah, like so I have two desks in my room. I have this one as my gaming desk, and I have my other one over here on my right side, which is my work desk. I'm moving this desk downstairs so that way I can have an actual streaming setup. It's pretty much all. The basement's pretty much done, so I'm just waiting on a projector to come.
It looks sick, man.
Trying to move this down there so that way.
It looks very good.
Yeah. So I'm trying to have it all ready to go so I can actually do some streaming because I will be playing Diablo 4 a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to stream that. And I don't care if I get lost in the ways. I'm just going to have fun with it. So that's all it's about. But yeah, playing that D2R and still playing my mobile game of choice right now is Eternal Evolution. I am having a blast with that game. It is quite fun. I highly recommend if anyone wants to check it out. We have a Discord channel in our Discord, discord.me/OG podcast.
Discord channel in our Discord. Tight. Okay.
Yeah, channel name. And it's I don't know, it's very. I haven't spent any money in the game, and I've done pretty well, and it's very free to play friendly, and it's great. Highly recommend. So if you're looking for a game and you want a gacha game that's not like completely egregious, highly recommend it out. Highly recommend you check it out. Goodness, I can't speak today. Eternal Evolution. But yeah.
Sweet.
That's all I got going.
Oh, my Mallory's little niece is here. Uncle Adam, what's up?
All right, dudes.
This man's got to get the GameStop.
You need to go so you can get. Yeah, I was going to say you got to get the GameStop now.
I kind of do because I don't want them to like close early and then I can't play it tonight because this is like I don't have any raids.
Were you trying to play tonight?
I was planning on playing it. Jedi Survivor.
Jedi Survivor.
A Star Wars game. Yeah. I think I want to play it.
Try it.
Do it.
You should do it. Absolutely. Do it.
I need to break from Resident Evil. I've been playing. I've
drive one down to
so
Spain.
many hours into it.
South America. Just do a casual 12-hour drive down to Spain.
Yeah, get your ass to GameStop.
Listen,
right now.
dude, sons of bitches, man. I swear, dude, I can't wait until I hear you do one slip of the tongue, and I will make sure the entire episode is all about that.
You know,
I will, dude.
Take it. Give me it. You know, give me.
I need you to get like 3 of those.
That's a great podcast episode title. Spain is in South America,
dude.
I think that's
no, make it. Wait, hold up, Charlie.
I don't even know what I said. Like, so I legitimately don't even know what I said.
Maybe put like is Spain in South America?
Spain in South America?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I hate you guys so much.
I love. Well, we
not
love
really.
You, so.
Not really. I don't really hate you guys. I just.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us. Thanks everyone for coming on this late edition.
Are we all drunk?
Dipshit.
I like how Josh is attempting to make something into nothing or nothing into something. But that's how it is.
I have to. That's my only defense, dude. It's my only defense.
It is the only defense. But anyway, thanks everyone for coming out for this late edition of the Overachievers Gaming Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at og.podcast or Twitter is overachievers.p. Our website is ogpodcast.fm, where you can get this episode, every episode, where we talk about video games, what we're playing, what we're looking forward to, a little bit of gaming news, and giving as much shit to each other as we possibly can, because that's the fun part of life. So if you don't love life, you can't love anything. And I don't want to say goodbye. Bye.